What's up guys, my name is Adapt and welcome back to another video on the channel. So guys, in today's video we have another formation review for you guys. So in today's video we are actually going to be reviewing the 4-5-1-2. So we've reviewed the original 4-5-1, but today we are going to be reviewing the number 2 variation. So instead of the cams we have center midfielders. I'm not sure if there's any other 4-5-1 variations, but this formation looks very good, very basic it looks, and it looks like it can do some damage in game. So in this formation we have 3 centre mids in opposed to the 2 cams and 1 centre mid. We have a striker up top and we have a left mid and right mid like the original 4-5-1. And the rest of the squad is pretty much the same. 4 at the back obviously, and in goal obviously we have the goalkeeper. So I went for a Bundesliga themed squad in this video. 4 would be fun to put together. So this is the squad we have put together. In goal we have Manuel Neuer, one of the best keepers on the game, probably, definitely rating wise. In the right back position I have Kimmich. Now I think Kimmich got an upgrade, I'm not too sure about that one. But in the centre back positions we have Jonathan Tah and Boateng, great defensive combo together. In the left back position we have the best left back in the Bundesliga, which is Alaba, and he gets a strong link to both Coman and Tolisso. Now Tolisso and Coman, they both get a perfect link, and this team is pretty much just a Bayern team really if we look at it. Bayern Munich dominate the Bundesliga in regards to how many amazing players they have. So we've got Tolisso, we've got Goretzka, we've also got James Rodriguez, who I was very excited to use. Bellarabi in the right mid spot. Now the Bundesliga doesn't have too many great right mids, so I went for pace. So that's why we have the 91 pace Bellarabi there. 80 rated. His rating isn't too impressive, but he was decent in game. In the left mid role I had Coman, 94 pace as well. So pace I look for a lot in my wingers. And up top we have Timo Werner, who has 93 pace, some pretty good stats. So that card's decent and he played up top for me. So I've taken you guys through the squad now. Now what I am going to do is show you guys the custom tactics and the player instructions, and I will be right back. So getting into the custom tactics now, we are on press after possession loss. Why have I done this? Goretzka, Tolisso, I'm not sure what their work rates were, but they seem to do quite well in this formation on press after possession loss. I've got a crowded midfield as well, 3 centre midfielders, so none of them are taking really aggressive attacking roles. So when I do lose the ball, then them 3 are pushed further back into a more neutral part of the pitch in the midfield. So we haven't got any cams, so they are able to win the ball back better and get to my opposition quicker. Width, I haven't changed that too much. I kind of left it middle because I'm using a 4-5-1 and it just didn't seem that smart to turn it up a lot or turn it down too much. Then for depth, I have 3 depth. Everybody knows about the new meta of how low depth is so overpowered because of the AI defending and how finesse shots have been patched. Then for offensive style we have possession. Width, I've turned it up quite a lot because I like to play down the wings a lot. We also have Coman and we have Bellarabi, who are really quick, pacey wingers who can get in behind. For players in the box, I have it on 4 bars. Then for corners and free kicks, I have them both on 2 bars. Now getting into the instructions, on both my fullbacks I have stay back while attacking. On my right midfielder I have cut inside and get in behind. On my left midfielder I also have cut inside and get in behind. For Tolisso, my more defensive midfielder, I have him on stay back while attacking and aggressive interceptions. For James Rodriguez, I don't want him committing too much, so I've got him on conservative interceptions when getting forward because I want him to be getting forward, and I also want him to have freedom, so that's why I've put him on free roam because he is originally a cam. He's going to be able to get up top and make sure Werner isn't isolated. and conservative interceptions. Maybe whilst he's getting forward, if there's a chance for him to run in and intercept a ball, then he can do so. Then my middle centre mid, I haven't done too much with him. Goretzka, haven't touched him at all because he's more of that midfielder. He can pass and he can also defend as well, so he's more of a maestro type of midfielder. Then for my striker, I have him on getting behind and stay forward. That's my preferred choice in pretty much most formations, and I like my striker to be on these instructions. So those are my custom tactics, those are my player instructions. Now let's get into the gameplay. So I will see you guys in the gameplay. Now getting into the gameplay. Now when using this formation, I didn't really expect much, guys. When I think of this formation at first, when I was about to review this formation, I was thinking this formation reminds me of the 4-1-3-2. Instead of a cam, we have a centre mid. And that's the same with the 4-1-3-2 in comparison to the 4-1-2-1-2 wide variation. The only difference between them two formations is that instead of a cam, we have a centre mid in that role. That's why we have the 3-man midfield in the 4-1-3-2. So that's what I thought of when I looked at this 4-5-1 bracket 2 formation. But I gave it a go and I'm so glad I did. This formation was absolutely impeccable for me, guys. It was amazing the amount of opportunities I was able to create, how much my wingers were getting involved, how much my team were united, acting as a unit and just playing together. This is a team game. Everyone on the pitch needs to be at their best, and this formation just allowed everyone to play together. With one striker up top, you'd think that my striker would be isolated, but that was not the case. And even with that one-man striker up top, Werner's pace was more than adequate to do a lot of damage, to get in behind, and his skill moves, I'm not sure what skill moves Werner actually has, but he was more than good enough to play as a one-man attack. But that was not the case. Obviously I had James on free roam and he used that very well. He exploited my opposition down all flanks. He was just an absolutely amazing player, guys. I just gave him the freedom and saw what he could do with it, and he didn't let me down at all. Tolisso, he was okay as well, did his defensive job. Everyone just put a shift in every single game, guys. And you guys are seeing by the results that this formation, I'm just not saying it's good, it's actually getting results. And that's what a lot of you guys care about. And it's also about having fun as well. That's what I enjoy about playing FIFA. That's what video games are meant to be all about, having fun. But some people want the aspect of winning, which I can understand as well. And with this formation, I did win a lot of games. Now cons, I haven't written down any pros or cons yet, so off the top of my head I can't think of any. I can just think of pros of how this formation was just great for me, how it actually impressed me so much. I didn't have high expectations at the beginning, but it completely blew my expectations out of the water. This formation, absolutely insane, guys. I'll probably end up giving it a 9 out of 10, I think, because it's one of my favorite formations, this FIFA now. I'm gonna play a couple more games with it, most likely. Try it out, come back to it later on in the game, but I had so much fun with this 4-5-1. I'm not sure why I did. And this formation is especially good for you guys if maybe you like to start in the 4-5-1 attacking variation. Well, I should say the normal variation with cams. But if you guys still like the 4-5-1 shape, but you want your midfielders to be more conservative and be more defensive, be less committed up the pitch, then maybe this variation is good for you to close out games and put the game to sleep without completely eliminating the chance for an attack. Now, I say that, but this team was extremely great attacking wise. I didn't feel like my players were holding back too much. I felt like there was a good balance in the squad. I felt everything just fitted into place. Every player put in a shift. Every player was just, even Coman, you guys are seeing the skill moves. Bellarabi as well, 80 rated. you wouldn't expect him to be good in game, but he did well. He played his part. Maybe he isn't the best right midfielder, but if he's in there and he's getting the job done, that's all I can ask for, really. So I think this video is coming to an end. I've still got a bit of gameplay to show you guys, but I managed to score a lot of long shots, managed to score some one-on-one opportunities as well, I do think, and I just had so much fun. I did get some rage quits as well, but overall I am going to rate this formation a 9 out of 10, as I've said already, and I am probably going to play some music over the rest of the gameplay. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to the channel down below, tell me what formations you'd like me to review next, tell me what types of videos you want to see on the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See you guys later. Peace.
May I gather your attention, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I'm very educated, yes, I'm very gentleman. Hope you take me seriously, trusting I do the best I can. Thank you for listening, aware of my opinions. I don't have an attitude, maybe a clean attitude. I'm not here to